Okay, so I promised you guys I was going to try to answer some questions. I promise you I have not looked at these yet, and I don't know how many I'll answer because sometimes I ramble, and nobody wants to sit through damn 20 minutes of that. So I'll try to make them as short as I can, or if I end up sitting here rambling for a half hour, I'll cut it up into smaller videos or something. Um, First question. Let's see what it is. Okay. And I'm not going to say who asked me these questions because one, when I sent out the little thing to the people I sent it to, I didn't really ask if they to know, wanted people to know who was asking. So that's something that I omitted, and I will fix next time. The first question is, how do I deal with my PTSD? First off, let me say that when I say PTSD, and I mention it, first thing I will never compare it to the PTSD of someone who was in combat or anything of that nature. It's I'm sure it's not the same, and I know that people have been through far worse than I have, and I by no means deserve, if that's even the right word to use, to be even placed in that category. My PTSD comes from the events of April 7th, 2018. What I saw, what I felt, and the the sustainability of that day has not left me even the slightest. Every morning when I wake up, at least the first 30 minutes are pretty fucking brutal. Um, it's a lot of disorientation, a lot of confusion, a lot of crying, a lot of flashes, a lot of being split into a third person perspective. Um, I I relive that afternoon and evening. I re-see that afternoon and evening. I I re I re-smell it. I make the the phone calls I had to make again. Um, I, I I relive it, and I also watch me relive it from a third person perspective. Uh, I know that sounds crazy, but that's the only way I can explain it. I know where I am. I quickly realized that what happened, but I can't stop it. So the way that I deal with it, my only answer for you, because I haven't found any medication or any medicine, and to be honest, I don't really want any medication. But I haven't found any kind of therapy or anything that really helps it, you know. Um, it's not like I can wake up in the morning and smoke and then go to work. So I have obligations and responsibilities to my job, and so I have a place that I go every morning. And my first hour to 90 minutes, once I make it out of the door, are spent my time, my music, my reading, uh, and then my my plotting of the first few hours of my day once I get to work. Once I get to work, I try to hit it wide open. And usually, and I'll say that tentatively, not tentatively, I'll say that half-heartedly. Usually by 8 a.m. or so, I'm pretty good. And it comes and goes throughout the day sometimes. Triggers here and there, triggers I didn't even know I had. And I don't throw around that word trigger, you know, like a lot of people get, you know, I'm triggered. I don't, there's things that trigger me that I might hear somebody say in conversation that has nothing to do with me. And that one word will send me down a rabbit hole of despair and um, and brutal flashes. The flashes are really hard. So to answer your question, I deal with my PTSD with both fists. One is iron, and the other is with kid gloves. And I fight it, and I try to handle it and take care of it and make sure that it doesn't get the best of me, so that I don't do something really stupid. So, next question. Oh shit. Who? I had to make sure that I read this right. Who is the better band, Alter Bridge or Creed? The answer to that is Nickelback. Oh, goodness gracious, people are nuts. Third question. Do I believe in love? Absolutely. 100%. Of course, I think there's different degrees and different circumstances around that. But yes, I believe in love. I believe that you know, if you're lucky enough to find it in any way, shape, or form, grab it and hold on to it, because odds are it won't always be there. Either they will fuck it up, or you're gonna fuck it up. So while it's there, I suggest hold on for dear life, because it can slip right through your fingers in a matter of moments. And so one thing that I've learned over the years, especially the last couple, is I don't throw that word around. Even if I'm telling a buddy, hey, I love you, bro. I do. I mean, I love him. And there's people that I talk to that I love very, very deeply. And there's people that I don't talk to that I love very deeply. And I've always said that not always said that. More recently, I've stated that I feel cursed, and maybe having a huge heart is partly, a curse. So, but to answer your question, yes, I believe in love. Okay, next question. 3 influential. Okay, this person is asking me who has really been influential on my life. I'm not sure which way you're talking about because I don't know how much people know about me as far as being a musician or being an asshole or being me or trying to be something that I'm not or whatever. So I don't know in what realm, but if we're just talking about overall, the most influential people in my life ever have been my grandfather, who I think was the baddest man to ever walk the planet, Pop. I wish I would have listened more, and I wish I could have learned everything he tried to teach me, but I knew it all, when you're a teenager. You know it all, and you don't need to hear what, your grandfather's got to say about life, so, But he taught me more than the basics, and he most definitely showed me how to treat a woman, and for that I'm forever thankful. Second most influential person, or another influence on me as a whole, it's a no-brainer, is Lisa Michelle. She influenced me at 9 years old, 10 years old when I saw her on the playground, and she influenced me this morning when I woke up to this moment right here. My limited edition, There'll Never Be Another, and her influence on me and my heart and her ability to get underneath my skin and to see right through me is something that I just haven't ever thought that any moment with her was a mistake. I would live it all again if I had to get a complete and utter do-over and I couldn't make changes. I would do it all again.